I thought in today's video I'll talk about the Neo, but more to do with what's coming out next week. Now, I've been told now it's the 13th of November, which is a Thursday. I'm not sure what time of day it is, but I can safely say, yes, I will be clicking the button. But then I thought we'd just talk about the Neo first, because I still think if it's your first time flying a drone and for the cost, get the Neo. Guys, it's such a versatile drone. What I like also about the Neo, you don't have to buy a controller with it. You can just buy the drone itself. Now, I think personally, it is, if you've already got DJI drones, yeah, then best to have a controller. I mean, you can use your phone, you can use obviously your hand, really, and just do close-up videos. I mean, you can just go out, put this in your pocket, and you can go out and do a vlog and take some small snaps, you know, and that's great. But if you want to do a little bit more, now today I wanted to do some footage for you. I've got some footage which I will show you later on in the video of the Neo, but it's a bit windy, and obviously wind and the Neo don't go together. But I just thought, just go over it a little bit. So the Neo is well under the regulations, and it's 135 grams, so it's a very light drone, making it ultra portable and easy to carry along. And obviously you got no hassle. I don't think you got any hassle wherever you are around the world with a Neo. It records in 4K, it does 30 frames per second, and uses a 1/2-inch sensor. Good for the casual traveller, obviously, and good for vlog content. So this is what I mean. This drone, in one sense, is a vlogging drone. If that makes sense. I don't want to mention the Flip, because that's another vlogging drone. But this, I think, beats the pants off it. It's got built-in prop guards, as you can see, so you're not going to cut your fingers. You'd have to have very small fingers to get your fingers in there. It's palm takeoff, obviously landing, and obviously it's beginner friendly. Features ideal for spontaneous setup while you're out exploring. So another good feature about this drone, but obviously not for some people, it hasn't got an SD card, guys. It's got internal storage, 22 gig, which, to be quite honest, is enough. If you're just going out doing a bit of vlogging, taking some candid shots, that's all you need. The Neo 2, to me, it looks like a huge upgrade, and still the cost is pretty minimal, really, for a starter drone and for what you're getting on the Neo 2. And I'm just going to go over some of the facts that we've seen so far, because obviously the problem that we've got here in Europe, we're only seeing the videos from China. I mean, so far it's looking amazing, but I just thought I'd go through it so far. So it's a 4K 60, so that's gone up in frame rate. It gives you a much smoother motion, better for FPV style transitions and slow motion cuts. So that is a big bonus. And I think one of the things that people kept banging on about was the camera. I personally thought, okay, I know it's an 1/2-inch sensor, but I thought the video quality from that was pretty good, really. Okay, so it wasn't very good in low light, but hey, for the price. But that's improved as well. It's got enhanced stabilization, because now it's got a 2-axis gimbal, whereas obviously with the Neo it was just the one, virtually stationary, other than you can make it go up and down. So that's another good thing. You got more stable footage, useful for when flying in the wind. So that's another improvement, flying in the wind, because I think that was one of its downfalls. Adds LiDAR, AR sensors, and better wind resistance mean fewer aborted flights and more confident shots flying along the cliffs and the coastline. Now, I suppose another thing, what it did warn people about, and I've seen loads of videos of it anyway, it did say don't fly over the water. So what about the Neo 2, eh? So that I would imagine you could have much better stability flying over the water now. But we'll wait and see on that. So you got more internal storage. You got quite a huge jump, which is good. Obviously, this has been reported, and trying to get it off the Chinese site, it's not 100%, but it's saying it's 49 gig, which is good. So, and obviously the flight time differs. I mean, I've got to say, how they ever come up with the flight times, I don't know. But they're saying you get 19 minutes, whereas you used to get 17 or 18 minutes. So you're only talking a couple of minutes. But I think personally, you're probably talking a good 15 minutes, and you're lucky, really. So buy the batteries. Now, when I bought the Neo, I just bought the Neo. I ended up buying extra batteries. As Amex said, get the whole lot, Shaun. Because it did cost me a little bit more, because I had to get the battery charger and the batteries. So guys, if you can afford it, go for the combi version and don't just get the drone, because if you start enjoying that drone, you will regret doing that. So buy the combo. Still lightweight. Now it's going to be 151 grams, as they say, whereas compared to the Neo, it's 135 grams. So it is slightly heavier, but obviously you got big upgrades on it. And if you've seen it at the front there, this side apparently it's got like a little screen and actual commands about takeoff, rocket, and those sort of things. And this side apparently is your LiDAR. You got some sensors on it as well, so that's another big bonus. Okay, I'm giving up on the reading the script thing now. Me personally, I'm getting it. I did say in the past video, I said I was thinking I didn't really want to buy it. That was the thing. I just thought I do love the Neo, but yeah, in the wind it's pretty pants. If anything, I just couldn't fly it in this. Yeah, the wind to me was a problem. I was happy with the video footage, but my main love on this is doing FPV. Now, obviously, if you got the gear, I've got the goggles free and the motion free controller, so, and you can still fly it. Now, what I'm finding hard to find, even though I've done a few checks, it does say you'll be able to fly it with the goggles free, but I haven't actually seen any videos on that. What I have seen is the goggles end free, and it seems that you can fly it on that. But I haven't seen anything on the goggles free itself. That's the only thing I don't like sometimes, when they bring something out new. Until I actually seen the footage of it, then I've got some doubts. Attachment at the back with the little antenna sticking up. is that going to be a problem doing FPVing? Because obviously what I like doing is shooting through little gaps. Obviously with the Neo you can go through smaller gaps compared to the Afata. And looking at it, it does look sort of similar size to the Afata 2. So that'll be interesting. And guys, I will be making loads of videos on the Neo 2. Obviously you can do the hand gesture stuff. You could do that years ago, believe it or not, on the old I think it's the Mavic. I know I did it on one of them. I think it was the first Mavic Air that come out. You could do all this gesture stuff, which is, what I'd say, pretty amazing. You didn't need a controller. And obviously with this, you don't need a controller. Obviously with the Neo, without a controller, it is a little bit problematic. When you send it up sometimes, it doesn't always come back down. You've got to get your hand right underneath it before it makes contact with you. And I know a few people have had problems. Now, it's also believed that it's got a proper return to home, so that's fantastic as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And I'd love to hear your views. One, are you going to get one? Or two, you're not getting one because you think it's a load of rubbish. I'd love to hear that as well. But I can definitely say I will be getting a Neo 2. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm going to put up some footage now of what I think the Neo looks like. So just to prove that you don't need it, I've got no controller. I've got my phone's in my pocket, obviously, but I've got no controller. I've got my drone here. You've got to have the drone facing you. You press the button. It's going to be talking to me in Mandarin, but I don't care because I know what it means. I'll just press it again. It's doing the countdown. There it is. Off it goes. Was that it? You didn't go very far. It's coming back in now. Okay, we're going to do another one. Okay, we'll do another one. Okay, that was the... We'll do the circle. I quite like the circle. Yeah, so that's the circle. Remember that word, Wang Zhang. So we're just going to press the button a bit longer. Okay, that wasn't what you're supposed to say to me. Was that the circle? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, it nearly did it then. Let's do it again. Okay. Right, we could do. I've got a person on it. Okay, well, do it again. Okay, I think that's the follow. Is this the follow? I think it is. I love you. You're the best. You're my, what you call my drone partner. Because you don't talk back to me when you're flying, thankfully.